Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Live. Hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day. Ryan Loede here, coming to you live from the Ohio headquarters here at LLC Financial Group, where we're hiring, looking for exceptional individuals, or hey, maybe you're an unfinished project and you want to turn your life into a finished project. You want to become a master in sales. You want to become a master at creating abundance in all areas of your life, all sectors of your life. And that's exactly what we're going to help you do here at LC Financial Group. We're not just going to change your income and change your finances. We're going to change and improve all areas of life. We're not focused on sacrificing one area for another. We're looking to have all areas at the highest frequency possible. But hey, before I go any further, if you don't know me, take full responsibility. My name is Ryan Loede, building a 9-figure insurance agency and helping everyday Americans create a multiple 6-figure residual income within their first year here at LC Financial Group. We're hiring commission-based positions in all 50 states in the United States. Your first year, no less than 6 figures. By year 2, starting year 2, you're going to have a multiple 6-figure residual income. What does that mean? That means $10,000 to $20,000 coming in every single month, whether you're working or not. Tell me that doesn't sound great. That sounds amazing. And we want to help you achieve that in your life. And we want to help individuals, our mission here, achieve their personal, professional, and financial goals and targets by over-delivering to the insurance marketplace. What do we do here at LC Financial Group? We service and assist Medicare beneficiaries over the phone and help them get more benefits on their Medicare. It's black and white, very simple. All you need is great sales communication skills. You need to know how to ask the right questions. You need to know how to present, close, follow up, and get second sales. If you don't know how to do this, we are going to teach you. We're going to train you. We have over 50 years of training experience and sales experience within our organization. And we're going to teach you and train you how to become a master in sales. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today, guys, is becoming a master. This is 5 steps to becoming a master in any area of your life. Any area: physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, familial, financial, communal, recreational. Hey, sales. You want to become a master in sales? It's what we're going to teach you here at LC Financial Group. We're going to teach you how to become a master in all areas of life. Because hey, that should be the main thing that we're striving for, is mastery. We should be striving to become the best that we can in everything that we do. I hold myself to such high standards of accountability to reach my full capabilities and my full potential in everything that I do. And it's funny because today, I did something today that I haven't done in 5 years. I used to do it on a daily basis. Back when I was growing up, I was riding BMX bikes every single day. I became a master at riding BMX bikes. And next thing I know, I haven't done it for 5 years, but I did it today and I was able to jump right back into it. And I'm going to teach you how to gain that unconscious consciousness, that ability to just do something even if you haven't done it for years, or that ability to do something without even thinking about it. It just comes right off the tip of your tongue, comes off the top of your head, and you're able to just flow with it. You're able to just flow with it, and the flow of what you're doing is going to be so much smoother. So the thing that we should be striving for in life is mastery, becoming a master in everything that we do. And how do we do that? How do we become a master in any area of our life? Because any degree less than a master or a professional or one of the greats, any degree less than that, hey, it should be viewed as unethical. Because we all have the ability to become a master. We all have the ability to become a professional and a great in everything that we are doing. And that's exactly what we should be striving for. No matter how tough it is, no matter how much we have to persist, no matter how much we have to learn, become a master. So 5 steps to becoming a master in any area of your life. This can work in any area of your life. Hope this finds you well. And hey, comment below what you guys want to learn from me and what content that you guys want me to bring to you. And I hope this content has been helping you. So 5 steps to mastery. Hope you guys like my stickers. Who's got my money? Success is my duty. Obsessed. Hey, champions dominate. Wannabes compete. You are greatness. Don't fight. No negativity allowed here. My Uncle G. Gotta love my Uncle G. My mentor Grant Cardone. So what is the first step? First step is make a decision. With anything in life, the first step to anything in life is making a decision. You want to become great at sales, make a decision that you are going to become great at sales. You want to become great and build a strong physical body, hey, make a decision that you are going to do it. Now, I hear a lot of people when they make decisions, they're like, I think I'm gonna become great at sales. I think that I'm going to create a strong physical body. I think that I'm gonna become great in being able to respond to life accordingly and respond in a positive viewpoint. You got to pinpoint it like, hey, exactly like I am going to do this. I will do this. You got to have that positive expectation within what you're doing. Because if you say you think you're going to do it, or I might do this, it's not stone cold. It's not like, boom, you're not staking something, putting a stake in the ground. Like, this is what we do when we make a decision. We put a stake in the ground and we're like, I'm making a decision to do this. And all the decisions that we make in our life, we have to follow through to full completion. Because it is unethical to start something and not finish it. When we start anything in life, this is how you're gonna build a lot of certainty, courage, and confidence. This is how you're gonna build your self-respect in yourself and your self-esteem, is when you start things and you finish things. This is how you're gonna get the results that you desire as well. If you're falling short on the results that you desire, if you're not getting the outcomes that you desire, you gotta stem back to like the decision that you're making. Like, have you made the correct decision? So if you wanna master anything in your life, the first number one step is to make a decision. Hey, maybe you want to create a multiple 6-figure residual income. I am going to create a multiple 6-figure residual income. Hey, maybe you want to grow a team, you want to grow an organization, an agency, a business. I am going to grow an agency, organization, business, or agency. Hey, maybe you want to find great people. Maybe you're having a hard time finding great people. Hey, how are you going to become a master at finding great people? Number one, it's by making a decision. I am going to find great people. I am going to train people to the best of my ability. And I am going to retain these individuals by continually diving into giving to them, by continually supporting them, right? So anything that you do in life, the first thing that you have to do is make a decision. Make a decision. It's one of the simplest things. However, many people bypass this. Many people skip over the fact of making a decision. So number two, 100% commitment. Now this is a big one. This is a big one because, hey, without full commitment, you're not going to get the results that you desire. Without full commitment, you're not going to be able to become a master. You're not going to be able to master anything in life that you desire to master. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't be 50%, because 50% is going to yield 50% results, and it's going to yield you 50% mastery. And that's ultimately going to be average mastery. That's going to be amateur mastery. We're looking and striving to become masters and professionals and greats. And the way that you're going to be able to do this is by 100% commitment. All in, you're burning the bridges, and you have no other fish to fry. No other fish to fry. Like, man, you're like that hungry dog on the back of a meat truck. right? You got that hungry dog on the back of a meat truck mentality. Like there's no other options. Like when I first got into insurance myself 5 years ago, I'm like, man, this is what I'm doing. I made the decision that, hey, I'm gonna get into insurance and I'm going to master insurance. I'm gonna become a master salesperson in the insurance industry. I, number one, made the decision, right? Number one, going back to number one, make a decision. And then number two, I'm like, man, I gotta go all in. I gotta commit to this. Because at first I wasn't receiving the results that I desired. I wasn't closing deals. I was walking away from deals that should have been closed. I wasn't setting appointments as well as I should have. I was door knocking out there. I wasn't getting in the house. I was getting doors slammed on me. I'm like, man, why is this happening? And I understood. I understood because I started diving into information and I started to learn more, but I understood that my commitment level was not where it should be. What does commitment require? It requires time and money. You got to put time on the line. You got to put money on the line in order to be 100% committed. So I'm like, man, I need to commit more. I need to get my level of commitment at such a higher level. Like, man, I was baseline committed. And once I got fully committed into becoming a master and a great and a professional in the insurance industry and a master salesperson, everything changed. Everything changed. You want to change the results, you got to change your level of commitment. You want to change the trajectory of your life, you have to change your commitment level. A lot of people, I see individuals in the insurance industry, in other industries, and in life in general, they don't get the results they desire because they're not 100% committed. Like what some of our partners here at LC Financial Group are 100% committed. They show up to the office, they're making calls every single day, they track their numbers, they hold themselves accountable, they hold other partners in LC Financial Group accountable, and those are the ones that are succeeding the most. Because, hey, they're taking the example that the highly successful have set. They're taking example from the executives here at LC Financial Group, and that's why they're succeeding at such a higher level than some other partners here at LC Financial Group. And it's the same with any organization. You're gonna see businesses, organizations, and agencies where there's lower performing individuals and then there's the high performing individuals. The lower performers are simply not getting the results that the high performers are getting because their commitment level is many steps lower. They're many notches lower than the high performers. The high performers are just 100% committed and they learn how to become a master at what they're doing. But it's as simple as that. And that's how you're going to get the results that you desire, by becoming a master. So you gotta be 100% committed. You gotta put it all on the line. You gotta put both feet in. You gotta make that leap and understand that, hey, even if you don't think it's going to work out, you need to commit. You gotta commit, you gotta recommit, and you gotta continue to commit. Commitment is a daily obligation. Every single day you have to commit. If you want to continue to get ahead in life and continue to move towards your goals and targets, you have to continue to commit. Like some days, me personally, I'm like, man, I don't feel like showing up, right? There's days like that. Some days I'm jacked, some days I might not be as jacked, but hey, what I rely on is my commitment level. What I rely on is my consistency and my discipline. So when you're 100% committed, you're gonna find a way to make it happen, right? When there's a will, there's a way. When you're 100% committed, you're gonna find a way. And creativity is always gonna follow commitment. If I see individuals lacking creativity, it always stems back to their commitment level. They're not committed enough. They're not all in. Because hey, when you're committed, your mind is gonna be continually working. Your mind is gonna be finding creative ways to figure things out. And this is why it's so important, you know, as my Uncle G says, is to commit first and figure the rest out later. Many people want to figure everything out first and then they commit. Whereas like, hey, commit, and then once you commit, you're going to be more creative. You're going to find more solutions. You're going to find more reasons as to why you should be doing it. And then, hey, things are going to work out. And I'd rather commit than not commit. You should have the viewpoint of like, man, I'd rather commit and be disappointed than not commit and be disappointed. You rather put it all on the line and go all in than not go all in and not put it all on the line. Would you rather fail because of your commitment or fail because you didn't commit, right? That's the mindset you gotta have. So number 2 is 100% commitment. And then number 3, to become a master, we're talking about 5 steps of mastery. 5 steps to become a master in any area of your life. It's possible, it can be done. You gotta have a burning desire to do this. So number 3 is to look. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? If you want to become a master, number 1, make a decision that I am going to become a master. I'm going to become a great, and I'm going to become a professional. Number 2, 100% commitment. You're all in and you're 100% committed. Number 3, look. What are we looking at? We're looking at information. We're diving into information. We're gaining new data and new knowledge. When you are looking at information and data and knowledge, you want to figure out what are the good pieces of information and data and knowledge from what you're learning, pull away the good, and put everything else to the side. Like, figure out what works and continue to repeat those successful actions. You have to continually look for information and gain knowledge. You know, as they say, it's like, hey, the more you learn, the more you earn. And a lot of people just stop learning. And when you stop learning, you lower your level of becoming a master at what you're doing. So for me personally, hey, I'm reading every single day. I'm diving into sales training. I'm continually listening to audiobooks, podcasts. I'm continually listening to these highly successful individuals that teach me the right data and the right information. So you have to look. You have to be continually looking and observing, right? Observe. So for example, hey, you get a book. You start reading that book. What are you gonna do when you're reading that book? You're gonna be reading the book and you're gonna see like, okay, wow, that line or that piece of information that I just read is strong data. It's very strong data that I can apply in my life and I can use in my life to get more results. So that's what you're doing when you're looking and observing. You're figuring out like, what is the good information? What's the right data and the right information? And this is what I'm going to use and apply in my life so I can execute at a higher level. So number 3 is to look and observe. Continually be looking for new information. Continually be looking for new ways to operate in life, personal and business life. Continually look for ways to how you're gonna grow your business, right? If you wanna become a master at growing a business and growing a company and growing an organization, you're gonna have to be continually looking and observing. You're gonna have to be continually looking for information, connecting with bigger people that have grown a business, that have grown an agency and an organization, and continually observe what they're doing that's working, and what they do not do. It's not always what you do, but it's also what you do not do. That's where power lies, is like, hey, what are the things that I don't need to do? It's not always about like what you need to do. It's also, what do I not need to do? What are some things I should not be doing? So for me personally, like when 5 years ago, just to swing back into what I was speaking about earlier, I made a decision. I'm going to become a master in insurance. I'm going to become a master, great and professional salesperson in the insurance industry. I raised my commitment level because at first I was not getting results. I was not getting outcomes. I was going into deals, not closing deals that should have been closed. I was knocking doors and couldn't get in the door because I was not 100% committed. I raised my commitment level. And then I started to look and observe. I started to literally study sales training and insurance training on a daily basis. I took over 50 to 75 pages of notes of insurance specific training. So you have to be continually looking and you have to be continually observing and finding new information, new strategies, new processes, new tactics of what you can use in your life. And then number four is repetition. Repetition. Wow, my spelling is off, huh? don't even know if I spelled that right. Repetition. Continually going over and over and over and over again what you have looked and observed already. When you know the right data, you know what to study, you know what to learn, you continually go over and over and over it again multiple times. So I've read the same books for the past 4 or 5 years until like, man, I know this stone cold. And here's what happens when you repetitively go over what you are learning and what you have already learned. What happens is you really start to ingrain it. You start to build that ability to be unconsciously conscious. You know it in the back of your head. You can say it off the tip of your tongue. So it's like clockwork. It takes less energy, less effort, and less thought to actually do what you are taking action upon. And that's how you know when you have reached the level of mastery, is that, hey, it's taking less energy, it's taking less effort to take action upon what I am doing. My ability to do it it's at such a high level that, wow, like, it doesn't even feel like I'm doing it. It doesn't even feel like I'm doing it because I know exactly to a T what I am doing. And I've done it so many times that it's now a normal habit and a normal habitual activity. See, like when you first go to the gym and you first start working out, man, it's tough. Or say, hey, you've been working out, but you took a month or 2 months off. Man, that first time back in the gym, you're gonna be super sore. And it's gonna be like, man, like what's going on? But once you put in the repetition, that's when you're really gonna create that power. That's when you're really gonna become a master, is when you repetitiously go over things over and over and over again. Repetition is the key to learning. Because every time you learn what you've already learned, once again, you're viewing it in a new unit of time. You're at a different place in your life, so you're gonna pick things away from what you are learning that you didn't pick out first. And also, you're going to relearn what you've already learned that you might have forgotten. Because hey, when we're reading, when we're studying, 10% of what we're reading and studying actually gets absorbed. The other 90%, like, we forget about. So that's why repetition is absolutely key. It's vital in order to become a master in any area of your life. And then number five, my favorite one. I'm a big action person. I love taking action. Number 5 is action. See, many people, they want to skip number 1 through 4 in order to become a master. But hey, you first got to make a decision. I am becoming a master. I am going to become great. I am going to become a professional, right? I am, not I think I will or I might. You got to have that positive expectation. You got to put a stake in the ground. I am going to do it and I will do it. Number 2, you got to be 100% committed. Number 3, you got to look and observe. Number 4, repetition. Number 5, action. Action, massive amounts of action, unreasonable amounts of action. So once you have made a decision, you committed, you looked and you observed, and you put in the reps, now you can take action on what you're doing. And this is also going to help you hone into that unconscious consciousness. By taking action on what you've learned and taking action on the information that you've gained, you're going to become more of a master at what you're doing. So you always got to be taking action. You always got to be continually taking action. Action is a daily habit as well. It's a daily obligation as well. So taking action, absolutely crucial, vital, if you want to become a master at what you are doing. So we got 5 steps to become a master. Apply this, execute it in your life. And hey, if you want to become a master in sales, I can teach you how to become a master at sales. Our partners and executives here at LC Financial Group can teach you how to become a master at sales. If you're not having a 6 to multiple 6-figure residual income, if you don't have that yet and you're in the insurance industry, DM us, comment below, reach out to any of our partners. We want to help you get to that point in your life. We want to help you become a master. Because if you don't have what you want in life, you're not a master yet. You have to continue to master what you're doing. You have to continue to make a decision. You have to continue to be 100% committed. You have to continue to look and observe. You have to continue to put the reps in, and you have to continue to take action on what you are doing. Greatness is going to come when you take action. So hey, hope this found you well. Make sure you execute on this in life. Make sure you apply it in life, because hey, the information that we learn and the data that we take away from what we're learning, what we're studying, what we're hearing, and what we're seeing is only as valuable to the degree that we use it and to the degree that we execute on it and apply it in our life. So apply this, execute on it, and hey, if there's any way that I can help, DM me. Let's jump on a call and let's see how we can get you up to that level of mastery in your life. So you guys have a good night. Have a great rest of your day. And hey, look forward to seeing you guys soon. Let's go.